Good Wednesday morning. Oh, crazy Beth. Guys, we're on day 2 of our, I don't know how long this marathon is going to be. I'm calling it like a fall marathon. I don't know. I'm going to do this as long as I can possibly stand it. So we'll see. If you join, say hello, please. And I'm just going to dive right in. I've got some things to show you about the piece. Where did I put that clay that we had yesterday? I was going to show you how you can, I think I'm just going to leave it and we're just going to fill it in, but I don't know. It kind of shrank. It shrank in places, which is totally fine. That doesn't bother me at all. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to paint it gold and we'll see what happens. So let me point this down for you to see. Look, I already cut this out. I just kind of measured 7 inches, 12 inches. I measured this and then I went in and I just scooped it around and then I drew it and cut it out. It's not perfect, but I think it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. It's totally going to be fine. I'm going to push it down at the bottom and hopefully we might do some zhuzh with it. But what I did to prep this, so it was a little rough because sometimes paint brings up the grain of the wood. Let's do this where I'm a part of the party. And so I just took some brown paper. You can do brown paper bag, you can do leftovers, and I just did a quick little sanding of this. So, but right here you can see the big gaps. See that? Yeah. I don't necessarily mind them. You can go in and take your clay and fill that in. I'm not gonna do that today, so I'm not really sure. But I wanted to get this to be smoother. So I'm just gonna jump right in and I'm gonna put the transfer on and we're gonna get busy. I just wanna make sure that it doesn't have any kind of dust on it because it will not stick to dust, you know. We want it to be smooth. It's cured. It should be totally fine. If it's not, we'll do something else. Hey, Nancy, how are you? Wednesday. I don't know how long this is going to last, but we're going to do it. So I just kind of cut it to the shape. I did my best. I'm just going to try and tuck this. I'm going to try and hold it where I won't ruin anything. Oh, come on. It will nestle down in there. Okay. I hope it's going to be. Okay. There we go. There we go. There we go. And if it's messed up, we'll just get, we'll just cover with paint if I mess it up. Am I lagging for you all? Let me know. Okay, so let's revisit where we have been. And I think I can add the tip of that flower there. I'm not sure. We got the arched, it's the arched wood gallery blank, 11 by 16. This inside was about 7, and this is about 12. So that's what I measured. And we painted it with the JRV paint blue. And then I'm using, from the bungalow, I'm using this bird, because I thought the bamboo kind of looked tropical, you know, so that's what we're doing. Yeah. This isn't fitting perfectly down here, which is my bad, but it's pretty close, and I just used my, oh, good, it's adhering. That's good. Maybe we'll start down here. You know, these are always way easier to use when you're off camera. Just gonna give you all a heads up on that, because it makes me really work. When I'm on camera, it really wants me to make it look difficult. And it's really actually not that difficult. I just need to get a little piece of this to pull this up. I don't know if y'all use little things like this. I get the pack of 3 from the Dollar Tree. And honestly, it is like, oh, Let's get that right there. It is one of the best values because I do everything with this little doohickey. Yep. Okay, so now I kind of hold it. I don't pull it up, but I like, it gives me kind of, I can check and see what's coming off and what's not. But when you have it inset like this, it's hard to get a hold of whatever you're supposed to get a hold of. Okay, any questions? If you join, just say hello, whether you're on YouTube or Facebook. I so would appreciate it. It just helps everything for all of us if you just make a heart. Downtown shop. It is really loud downtown. You're always amazed. And at 11, we have the storm horn. And I mean, it is loud, loud, loud. Okay, I've got an idea. If this goes really fast, I'm gonna prep something for today and tomorrow with you all. So I'm just, see, I pulled it up. It didn't go down, so you can go back in and you can put it back down. So, good morning, Tanya. You can totally go back in and push it back down. If it doesn't go down, is what I'm saying. If it doesn't adhere, you can keep adding it to it. And I promise y'all, it's not nearly as difficult as I'm making it. I'm just checking the back side. There's a lot of sirens going on in our little small town. Okay, but isn't this looking good? You can see where it has gaps, but I'm just not gonna worry about the gaps right now. I don't have time. I'm trying. This is kind of stuck under because it's a little tight over here, but that's okay. We're gonna make it work. I love a challenge. Love a challenge. Guys, I need to put a link for my, if you want to do, I'm about to lose, hey Pat, I'm about to lose my, there we go, my Amazon page because I'm not pushing people to purchase. So if you need anything that I might happen to have shared, I will drop a link in here afterwards. And I'm gonna go buy something for myself. Hey Dee, as I'm Elizabeth, but on my business one I'm Beth, and I thought, hey, I'm just gonna go in and I'll buy for myself. That'll help some. And so they, obviously they want people to buy. So I get that. It's cool. And if it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. So I'm good with it. Did that pull up? Okay. Hello, Spam. I don't want to talk to you. No. Guys, I heard that I think the new IOD stuff may have made port. So that's exciting. We don't have a date for release yet, but it's going to be soon because it's got stuff that we're going to need. So, shipping is, ever since COVID, shipping has been crazy on things. So be patient, but it's very worth the wait. That's all I'm going to say. Oh my gosh, there's some things. Oh, it's going to be so cute. It's going to be so cute. I promise I'm making progress. It just doesn't seem like it. It just doesn't. But look how pretty that's going to be. Look how pretty that's going to be. If you're just watching, say hi. If you don't, or just do the hearts or do something. You can do the hate, you can do the mad, you can do the sad. Any kind of reaction is good. Any comments, even if you hate what I'm doing, they don't pay attention to what we say. They just want to, okay, go on. Okay, where is that one? Where is that? Is it right there? It's a little tiny piece on the leaf. There we go. Let's see if we can get this. I feel like it's just fighting what's new. What is new to that? But I like it. I think it's gonna be awesome. I'm just being very careful because it's like, Like once you get to like the bigger things, it kind of just pulls off, but it's also needing a good, let's just say I'm gonna love my massage on Monday. Yes, aren't they? And I think people are kind of scared of this. I've used it on journals. I've used it on that table out front. You get 8 sets. You get 8 different ones. Hi, Denise. I can, I don't ever offer free shipping. Some people do. I can't offer free shipping for the paint. So is that what, are people offering free shipping? I would love to give free shipping, but it's just not in my budget right now. So, because I pay a fortune in shipping. It does, the price of it does not cover, I'm so sorry, the shipping. But I do really cheap shipping, so I got things through Pirate Ship, so I try to keep it down. I don't know. I haven't thought about that yet, Denise, so I don't know. That's a good question. Let me ponder it and see if I can do it financially. But it's a good question. I'd love to be able to do that, but I don't think I have the financial stability right now to do that. Okay. So I pulled it up and I lost some of my bird. That's why I kind of pull it up, because then if something doesn't go down, I can see it and put it back. But I do try, when somebody does a great big order, I try to send gifts, you know, and surprises to you all. I try to make the package cute and try to show my love in that way. And, you know, I'm great about returns and everything. So, like if you buy in the shop, you know, it's a small business. I want everybody to be satisfied. And if I mess up your order, I will refund you completely. So usually, anyway, I try to be a very good business person, you know, and take care of my people. Look how good that looks. We can I was thinking I'd have time. This would just whip on real fast. That's a hard no. I'll tell you, it goes onto paper real easy. I'm sweating. Sorry, guys. Literally, I'm gonna have sweat rolling down my face soon. Woo! Get a little fan going for the old girl. Aging is not for pansies, that's for sure. Like I pull it up and I see all kinds of little tiny bits that I want to be on there. I don't necessarily like the wave because it makes it skip some, and I don't want to have a break in it. So I don't necessarily do the wave. And honestly, I'll tell you the worst thing you can do is, thank you, Miss Lee. The best thing you can do for, the hardest one is the wording, when it's got lots of words. Look, its face came right up. Come on. Okay, there's that leaf. So I'm gonna have to burnish this well and seal it. I will do that afterward. I'm just put a clear coat of either Big Top, probably Big Top. I have a really shiny silk coat. I don't know, do we want it to be shiny like, I don't know, I could totally do one that's really, really shiny. Or it's not a DIY thing, but okay. It kind of goes, not opaque, but it just goes a little foggier on the picture when it's all pulled off. And I want to be real careful not to pull it off till it's all down. Isn't this just fun watching paint dry? Watching me just struggle here. Well, if you want to watch somebody who makes it look easy and perfect every time, I'm not your girl. Because friends, I show my warts and all the time. Come on, go down, little leaf top. Oh, that's on top. Okay. Very tip of that leaf. What I'm feeling like is that it's... Ah! I'm gonna go in here with my hands. I'm not gonna seal it because I think it's gonna need a little gold splatter. And just burnish this down. I'm gonna take part of this and make a little burnishing tool and just burnish this down because it feels like it's kind of wanting to. And so you can see it's not perfect right there. You see where I didn't get it fit, but what I'm gonna do is I might go in and do a little blue and, or take some paint and try to match it up. We'll see. It doesn't have to be the way you can, or if you put some gold splatter when we paint it gold or whatever, it's gonna be fine. Look how pretty. What do y'all think? Yes or no? Thumbs up, thumbs down. It's a little off right there, but I think we can fix that. Look at that. Woo! You likey? Are we liking it? I think so. Okay. Garbage, garbage, garbage. We don't need that. All right. So, oh, hang on. What is this? I wonder if I have, oh, I do. I wonder if I could go in and attach just a little piece of this that we're missing, you know. Let me get the backing on this and fill that in. Wonder how hard that would be. Where does it go? Right there. Like it just needs like a sliver. Like, I don't know. Like, I think that might, I'm not gonna do that today. Not today. All right, I've got Golden Ticket, DIY's Golden Ticket. We're gonna stir it up because it has a sealer in it, so it will separate, and you want it to be nice and yummy and luscious. And I'm starting with this before we go to the Stinky Gold paint. Now I'm just gonna start with my finger first, and if I feel like we need more, we can totally go to a brush. Like I think we might, can you all see? Let's get a little closer so you all can see my glasses. It is not showing up as beautiful for you all as the shimmer is not showing up. So I'm just gonna turn it so you can kind of see what I'm doing. And we may decide to do just a full Golden Ticket thing, you know? I don't know, but I love that it kind of shows the character of the bamboo. And I have a little bit of control. We'll see. But I think a splatter on it would be fun. Maybe cover some of my boo-boos. I don't know. Okay. Hey, how are you? How are you, Sweet Pea? Yes, Miss Cat. Okay, pulling it back a little bit. This is from yesterday. I'm not gonna start. I might do a coat and just show you what we're gonna do for tomorrow. This is, if you're on my Telegram, you knew I was coming on, guys. I'm gonna be doing this, and I'll just make a post every day at 10 o'clock is my goal. Tuesday through Friday, just Tuesday through Friday. So it's a partial marathon. And I'm not sure how long this is gonna last. I haven't decided how long I want it to last. So, Now, do we want to make the frame all gold? I don't know. Like this. And then I can go in with this brush and kind of zhuzh it. I don't know. What are we thinking? I do like the gold, that's for sure. I'm a gold kind of girl. Brass. I tried to get away from brass, and now I'm addicted to it again. I'm a brass lover. Let's pull back just a little bit more. Is that all the way back? Yep, that's all the way back. Okay. Yes. Miss Kath, is it 12:30 or 1 with you? I'm so bad about times. I can't even do it in my own time zone. So, you know. Yeah. I'm gonna try and make this smooth. And I can always go in and add the Stinky Gold paint. But if I could get it beautiful with this and not use the Stinky Gold paint, and if you're asking what that Stinky Gold paint is, it's an enamel. It's like pure gold. It's pretty incredible. I'm gonna be honest with you. But if I can use this that's not enamel, that isn't hard to clean up, that's washable with water, I will. Look at that. Look, oh, so pretty. So pretty. I'm kind of digging this. I like it. I don't mind the little breaks in it. I think that's kind of cool, to be honest. Just got to decide what I want. If I want to do the gold inside that rim, I don't know. We like it. Hi, Maureen. We like it. I do. I just want to make sure my strokes are nice and even. Maybe I'll go in with my finger and smooth it out. I don't know if y'all use your finger much, but it's one of my favorite tools. And it's great for, I think it needs another coat. So we'll do another coat. Just a little bit of right here. We'll wash just to get down in that side. We'll just make all these little gaps gold. Sounds good to me. And then you could go over this with white wax if you wanted to, which would draw out. It's just a fun way to do lots of layering, you know, on here. Oh, look at that. Boom. I like it. Now I'm gonna turn it up so you can see me here, and let us look at it this way. Can you see it? There we go. Let's straighten it, Beth. I think it's really pretty. This way. I'm terrible with camera work. Okay, I was thinking, yeah. So you're almost, yeah. Well, you're on the other side of the world. So you're going into spring. Is it beautiful there? And we are going into fall. I always find that fascinating. Does anybody else? Thank you, Ellen. How are you doing, Sweet Pea? All right. Let's set this aside and let it dry. We've got time. We might be able to do the next little project that I want to do. Okay. I did this, and look at this now. I was trying to be neutral. Why? Why am I trying to be neutral? I don't know. Okay, please go on. Let me show you. I'm gonna wrap my brush in some, because there's a sealer in the golden tickets. You need to make sure you keep it moist or wet until you can wash it, okay? So I did this, I don't know how long ago. Big dud. And then I tried to paint it. So what I think I'm gonna do is clean it, because it's pretty dirty. And I think we're gonna repaint it. So let me show it to you. Does anybody have, I can go grab any paint color. Does anybody have a paint of choice? Should we make this like a Christmas tray? Should we, it needs to be clean because it's pretty stinking dirty. What are y'all thinking? Let's redo this completely. Do we want to do it, you know, does this look like me? Oh, awesome, good deal. Good, warmer days are good, not super hot, just right. I'm Goldilocks, not too hot, not too cold, just perfect. Is there a place with perfect weather year round? I don't know. I've not found it. I do like the seasons though, so. Okay, any ideas? What color do you want me to start? And we can even do this stamp again, but then go in and repaint all the colors. I think I just want to paint it right off the bat, separate, and then go from there. So, what color? Anybody have an idea of a color? Let me look at mine. What would be gorgeous? Do we want to make this like year-round, or do we want to specialize it? What do y'all think? Do we make it fall? Do we want to make it Christmassy? I don't want to do like a Christmas theme on it. Well, you know, I do have paint inlays, Christmas paint inlays that I've never used. What do you think? Any ideas? Any ideas? Ooh, okay. Choose that dark color, Miss Pazniak. What's the dark color you want? Do we want to use the JRV? Do we want to use, if we use the JRV, then we could just do black. But I also want to show, let's do a blended. Let's blend some and then put that gold thing. Let's make it boho and then put the gold on it. So we're gonna have traditional with a little bohemian, because y'all know I like that. So let's do, see, I instantly want to go, thank you, Shannon. I instantly want to go to the blues. I want to do like boho blue, mermaid tail, and then like sea glass or old 57. But that's what I always like. So do we want to do like, we could do, I know. Oh, wow. Yes, year round. Okay, so let's do, you know, because I instantly go for blues. I'm looking at my paint display. I don't know if y'all have seen it or not, but it's like boho to mermaid tail to sea glass to prom queen to crinoline, because that's what I had. So right now I'm just looking at my colors and I'm thinking we could do like Monet's Garden, Salty Kiss into sea glass. We could do greens to teals. Let's do, if we're gonna put a gold on it, we need to do a cool color so we can contrast that. Doesn't that, you know, because I love to do the cool with the, but I don't want to do grays. Don't want to do Pacific. All right, somebody made a decision. Okay, so either Pacific, just navy blue, or the boho. So now, I kind of want to do the boho. It's not that I don't love that idea, Nancy. I do. I love it. But I kind of want to blend, you know, right here and take it out. And then put that gold on top of it. We could do blacks into blues. Green to teals. Okay, so let's start with Monet's Garden. I'm gonna go grab them. Monet's Garden. We're gonna throw in some sea glass. I know, I use all that. I may sell it. We'll see. I don't know. Depends on how it turns out. Well, this is brown and tan. And nobody wanted it, Denise. And it's pretty cute. So I thought, well, if I'm gonna do it again, let's do something I love. I don't know what that is. Okay, so I'm gonna push myself and try and do a blend of greens, ombre, because they're cool. Or greens are cool, right? They're a cool color. Hang on, let me grab them. Oh no! Lord, sorry, Salty Kiss me. mix it on. So we're gonna be mixing it. Okay, so I'm not sure. My Monet's Garden is empty and I can't get it. So we're gonna be Salty Kiss. I've got Sea Glass, Prom Queen, and then Mint Chip. Is that crazy? Okay, that's what I thought. Thank you. Yes. So I thought they were cool, but you know, ooh, okay. Well, I think the orange will not let the gold look great, Kath, but I love that idea, and I have done that on many things. So I'm gonna start with Salty Kiss. We're just gonna start with Salty Kiss on the outside. Okay, I'm not even prepared for this, but we're gonna start with Salty Kiss right here. So, and we're just gonna use this paper. We're just gonna jump in and we're gonna do it right now because, you know, I love to make decisions, but this is just kind of had me at I'm not sure. So we could always go in and if we hate it, we'll paint it again. This is just good practice. And guys, I got this at the Goodwill. So go get cheap things that you can practice on and find out ideas. This may be awful. And then I'll just go give it back to Goodwill. I think I paid $3 for it. It's before I've had this for probably 5 years. Before COVID, before whatever's going on with the economy. So, Summer, thank you for joining. I'm doing a marathon every day, Tuesday through Friday at 10 o'clock. We don't know how long. We're not sure. We being me, I don't know. Me, you know, we being the business. So I'm not sure, you know, I'm gonna do it as long as I can. I would love to just kind of, cause I've neglected you all since I started the business, but I've kind of got the whole going live thing. Sometimes I'll probably will have a meeting or something come up and I'm off on Mondays and that's when I get my brain damage massage every Monday. I'm not giving that up. I'm already feeling it for next Monday because of that transfer. I will show that to you all. Okay. So it's kind of painted. I will have to go in and, you know, check things. All right, so there is just that edge. And I'm just going, I don't even have the water to blend. Got paint on my elbow. I am just going to do this. Let me go get my spray water. Y'all keep thinking if you like it or not. I'll get another brush just in case we need it. Okay. So I think I'm gonna go with Sea Glass next. I may do like I don't know. Because it's just a pretty color, you know? Oh, well, from my brain bleed, I'm part of the Traumatic Brain Trust of Kentucky. And so because of my brain bleed, I get a massage. They pay for me to get a massage. You have so much money and I just can't release stress as easy as I did prior to my brain bleed, the brain damage thingy-majiggy going on with me. And, yeah. Look at that. Clearly, this needed a base coat, but we're not gonna worry about that. I'm also gonna I don't think I have enough plugs. I've used all the plugs on my. So it's just, I get a deep tissue massage every Monday because my body is crazy. Yeah. Let's just throw in a little mint chip. Oh, come on. I'm scared to squirt it. We're gonna throw in a little mint chip. See what that does. I'm just taking it to the inside. You could do it this way. I'm kind of doing a bullseye. I don't know what it is, but it's a deep tissue massage is all that is, Summer. So it's a deep tissue massage that I get every week. And the trust pays for me to have an hour, and I pay additional money to have an hour and a half. And yet, that's still, it could be longer. So sometimes I will splurge and do a 2-hour one, but that's rare. That's rare anymore. All right, let's mix a little Sea Glass and Prom Queen to go right here in the middle. What do y'all think? That was ridiculous. That's hang out. When do I ever do that? I do not. Not sure. Not sure if I like the Prom Queen. It may need to be eliminated. Maybe. Yes, dealing with concussions, yes. And I'm super blessed about the trust because I really couldn't afford it without them. Now I have $60,000 for life. And my caseworker, she's like, is there anything else we can do to help? I was like, just keep doing the massage. I'm just gonna get them as long as I can. And so, yeah. Now, what's the secret to blending, guys? Do y'all remember what you have to do sometimes? What do I say? You have to sometimes just stop. That's not terrible, but I'm not digging it. Like, I am not feeling this at all. At all. At all. This is not my jam. I am struggling with it, so we're gonna see. We're gonna let it dry and come back to it probably tomorrow. If anything, it's a great base coat. We eventually covered up that stuff, didn't we? I just don't know. Maybe we're gonna go with Pacific. I think maybe this is too small of an ombre space. And do a bullseye. I don't know. Y'all ponder on that and come back to me tomorrow on Thursday and we'll figure it out. Let me put this somewhere I don't have to look at it right now. And let's look at our cutesy successful one. Let's look at the good one. Yes. Okay, let's put another coat on this. And let's see if this will. Let's go back to, this is a happy place. I'm happy with this one. This one turned out pretty good. Yes, dealing with concussions is fun. And it's crazy. So it's considered a really bad concussion and a stroke. Because anytime you have blood on your brain, it's considered a stroke. I didn't hit my head. I didn't do anything like that. I just was sitting down in my small group at church and it burst. Crazy. After going to early service and taking notes. I didn't have like a raging headache beforehand. I just was, you know, it's bizarre. That's all I can say. Totally bizarre. I'm just redoing the frame, adding our second coat of gold. Second coat of golden tea. Look how yummy that is, y'all. Golden ticket for the win. Yes. Wow. Isn't that gorgeous? I think so too. So, do we want to, I don't know if I want to splatter or not, and I would love to kind of, I'm probably going to take, I don't know, some white wax. Let's get some gold down in that little crevice. I kind of like that there, maybe it looks a little more vintage with the cracks in it, I think, with the separation a little bit. I don't mind that at all, and I kind of like it. You know, I I think it's kind of, and this was a full piece and it's still kind of pulled apart, which is kind of fun. So I kind of like that it looks like it's lived a life. Thank you guys. Isn't that cool? Do we want to splatter? I'm gonna hold off on the splatter. Do we want to make this super shiny? Like I don't know what to do about this. I'm gonna have to figure that out. I've got gold. I got paint on me already. Oh, it's been 6 years, Nancy. Have I ever told you all that story? I'm sorry if I haven't. I need to tell it again. Yes, so I had a subarachnoid hemorrhage May 13th of 2018. I turned 51 on May 12th, and on May 13th, I had a subarachnoid hemorrhage at about 9:35. I had just been back from a girl's trip to Turkey. Yep, it didn't happen there. Praise the Lord. They got great medicine, but it would have been hard to get home. And so I just never got over my jet lag. I tell you that because I just couldn't bounce from jet lag. I just felt really tired. That's the only thing when I look back. And so I just was like, just tired, like walking through mud. Yes, thank you. No, he wasn't finished with me. No, he was like, come on, sis. So anyway, I sat down, the vein burst. I felt it in the back of my head. It was fuzzy. It felt like white noise. That's when people say, what do you mean? I was like, it just felt fuzzy. I don't know. I can't give you, it's hard to describe it. But I knew something was wrong, but I didn't know what exactly was wrong. And I didn't want to go, I think there's something wrong with my brain, because I'm drama, but I'm not that kind of drama. I'm like make you laugh drama. And so my teacher was an oncologist, and my good friend is a neuro nurse. And so here's the crazy thing. It all just went perfect. I was in the perfect place. Oh, hello, how are you, Tay? Right, Tay? Is that correct? It's going well. I'm telling my story about I had a brain bleed 6 years ago. And so if you want to hear the rest of it, go back and you can listen to it again. So I was like trying to figure out what to do. And my girlfriend, who is a neuro nurse, here's the thing. She worked the weekends a lot. She and her husband both worked a lot. He was he was an X-ray technician. Like he knew he did all kinds of stuff. And she was an ER nurse and a neuro nurse, and she'd worked at the ER here, and it's like 5 minutes from my church. Anyway, so I'm sitting there, and Patty walks in, and I'm like, hey, I need to talk to you about something in the hallway. So we get up, and we walk out into the hallway. And I found this out just like this year. Her son thought, she thought I was going out there to tell her something about somebody, and I'm like, yeah, and then we just around the corner, and then the instant headache went, and when they say instant headache, they're not talking about a migraine, because I've had migraines, and this is so far past migraine. Anyway, I went down. I started crying. I was like, this is bad. This is bad. She stood me up. She was like, stick your tongue out. She was seeing if the stroke was happening left or right or what was going on. And so then she walked away and she yelled at her husband. She was like, Mike, and then Lee came and they were checking me out. And I was like, I got to get my boys. And it was a lot going on. And it was Mother's Day. So they decided to take me rather than wait on an ambulance. And I couldn't make it. I was like, I'm not gonna make it to Lexington. So we went to the hospital here, which was literally a block away, like 2 blocks away. And Patty had worked there. By the time we got there, I couldn't walk. I was in so much pain. So she wheeled me in, and she looked at them, and she goes, we've got to meet her in the back. And like I was back in like a minute and a half. They had me, they gave me morphine, which did nothing for the pain. Nothing was touching this thing. And so they got me into a CAT scan. This is the reason I'm telling the story. They got me in for a CAT scan in like 30 minutes, which is huge. And we got the scan, and then probably like 5 minutes after my scan, my friend Patty heard this explosion, okay? And it was the CAT scan machine dying. She went running in there, and he says, I have her scan. So we're sitting in there, and my teacher had told Tony that I was going to Central Baptist. I didn't make it to Central Baptist. He calls me, where are you? I was like, I'm in the ER. I was like, in Versailles. So he comes running back to Versailles, and right when he got there, Then the doctor came in and said, you have a brain bleed. We got to get you ready to go to UK, University of Kentucky ICU, neurology ICU, to the ER, neurology ER. So they knew what was going on because I was a middle-aged woman with a brain bleed. That's a dime a dozen, you know, and they're not going to know if I really know what pain is like. Anyway, long story, and so they got me to the hospital. I was there for 10 days. I came home for 5 hours. That's a totally different story that y'all don't want to hear right now, but it's a good one. And then I stayed in there. I didn't have any physical deficits, but I have cognitive stuff. I now have hearing loss in both ears. It's just processing loss. And I have ADD, and I have to take anxiety medication. And I used to be able to do 12 things at once, and I can do like maybe one. I keep getting better and better and better, and I can see a consistent change in me even 6 years later. So here's the cool thing. This was the worst thing that ever happened to me. I would never, ever delete it from my life. I would not repeat it, ever. But I would never delete it because it was rough. But it was just like God was like, okay, sister, let's get serious. Let's get serious about life. Because I've been wasting time. I've been His my whole life. But I have seasons where I just wasted opportunities and time, and He just said, I need you to go, love me, love others, and be creative. And then here I am. So that's kind of how I got to where I am here. And now I just love being on here and loving on people and loving on y'all, and hopefully inspiring you and sharing my life, my truth, and the blessing that I feel like God is giving me. And I'm a little bit of a miracle. Yes, I am a miracle. I used to not say that, but I am. So He is good all the time, and I'm grateful and thankful. So when I always say, hey guys, let's go be part of the solution, I want us to go, let's love people well. This world is full of hatred. We know who that is. It's got nothing to do with us or people or Jesus or anything. It's an enemy force that is just wants us to hate everybody. And there's just no hate in my life right now. So, oh yeah. And so here I am, just doing my thing, loving on y'all and encouraging you. I hope encouraging you and inspiring you. And it is not me. This is all His. This has nothing to do with me. Anything I do is His. So don't remember my name. I just want y'all to remember that crazy woman on Facebook and YouTube who loved Jesus and was really creative and funny. And she was a goober. She was the mayor of Goobertown. She's never given that up. Okay, so I'm gonna go. I'm gonna finish this up. Look how pretty that is. Yeah, isn't that gorgeous? You too, Summer. You too, sweetie. I'm just so thankful and grateful. Guys, I am going to be having a retreat in Kentucky. It's going to be in LaGrange in February. So if anybody, I'm just going to give you a heads up for that. And you all are so sweet. And if you're interested in that, look for details. And I'm trying to decide if we want to do like just a creative retreat. I know what that one is, but do a different one. Yeah, I want to do stuff. So anyway, I'm just so grateful, and I'm so appreciative that you all even get on here and spend time with me. So thank you. Thank you. I'm going to shut up. I'm going to go. I'm going to open my shop. If you're anywhere close to me, come say hello. I would love it. And if you want us to do some kind of retreat, I would love to do it. Not necessarily a junk journal retreat. It could be, we just learn to play with stuff. We could just have like a IOD retreat where we just play with different IOD stuffs, and I'll come up with projects. So be looking for that. Maybe we're going to do, that's a great idea, Beth. Great idea, girl. Okay, y'all be blessed. I appreciate it so much. Yes, it's so good. I love y'all. Appreciate it. And be blessed. Be a part of the solution. Let's just go love this world well. Let them think, what is up with them? Yeah. That's kind of my philosophy. All right. Thank you, Tanya. You all be blessed, be blessed, be blessed. And I'll see you tomorrow at 10, right here. Same time, same back channel. Woo!